Hey there, thanks for joining the Jaw Life channel. I greatly appreciate that. We are continuing to work our way towards the 100 live guitar practice streams, and today makes day 89. So getting closer and closer, but still have some time to put in. So thank you all so much for joining the journey. I always greatly appreciate that, and I always challenge you too to, pick up a challenge yourself, pick up the journey, pick up your guitar and follow along in this journey and, learn some tips, learn some practice exercises, and let's just have fun throughout the journey, right? There is no destination. It's all about having fun as you meander along your crazy journey of ups and downs and successes and failures, getting to that destination. So we need to have fun throughout. So then we can reflect back and see, how many, how good we have become. We can reflect back and look at, the first couple of videos and, be proud of how far we came. So as you could tell by the thumbnail today and the title of the video, we'll be trying to memorize all of these notes. There's open notes. There's notes on the first fret, second fret, third fret. There's 6 notes on each one, right? You got the 6th string, 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, and 1st string on open. You also have them on frets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then it repeats. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So a lot of different notes there, right? And you're looking at it and you're like, whoa, how do I remember all of these different notes and stuff like that? Well, I've got a way for you to memorize all of them. So just stay tuned and we'll get right into that. If you're into music, if you're into, trying to learn this instrument, things like that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate that. So to start with, when you're thinking about trying to memorize all of these various notes, first thing, in my opinion, what you should remember is the open chords, right? So if you're not fretting anything, if your left hand isn't doing anything, and you just pluck each string, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you have it tuned right, which I've already went ahead and done, I've taken this, piece here. I just kind of leave it there at the end of the guitar always. It's not always turned on, right? But it's always there. It's off right now, but just a little device like this, that can help you, tune your guitar. If you don't have the ear to do it just yet, and you don't know how to use the 5th fret here to kind of, use your ear and do it, get one of these electronic things. They greatly help. But once all your strings are in tune for standard tuning, it would be E, A, D, G, B, E. E, A, D, G, B, E. E, A, D, G, B, E. So then you think, okay, well, that's, kind of hard to memorize just letters. So one cool thing that you can always do with these things is, try to figure out a mnemonic. So what is a mnemonic? Well, a mnemonic is basically taking all of these letters, E, A, D, G, B, E, or whatever the combination might be as we go through this, and you're just trying to give like a word to each letter. So, for example, the most common one I think that most guitarists know for E, A, D, G, B, E is Eddie, 8, Dynamite, Good, Bye, Eddie. Okay. You want to hear a little bit, but excuse me, but it's E, A, D, G, B, E. Eddie, 8, Dynamite, Good, Bye, Eddie. And you can break it down. Maybe 6 strings is too much for you, to start. Okay, well, try to remember 88. Eddie 8, E A, E A, E A, E A, Eddie 8, Eddie 8, Eddie 8. And then you can go Dynamite, Dynamite, Good, Dynamite, Good, Dynamite, Good, Dynamite, Good, Dynamite, Good. Then you have Bye Eddie, Bye Eddie, Bye Eddie. Then all together, Eddie 8, Dynamite, Good, Bye Eddie. So just creative ways, of thinking about how to memorize these all these different notes. Because that's just 6 notes, right? You might not think that that's too hard. But what about when you want to know what this note is, or what this note is, or what this note is, or what this note is? It gets a little harder. So The first one, again, Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. Also, one thing I like to mention in all my videos is if you check out the pinned comment section below, not the details of the video, but the pinned comment, I always have that as my notes for the day. So down there in my notes on this video, you'll see all of my mnemonics for all the different ways of memorizing, the sixth string or the fifth string or the fourth string or the open chords or, whatever it might be, the circle of fifths, whatever it might be. Check out my pinned comment section below so that way you can take those notes and copy and paste them into your own worksheet or pen and paper or what have you, however you take notes best, right? So make sure you check out the pinned comment below so you can see all my mnemonics. You kind of have it all spelled out there for you. So also another one, if you don't like Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie, make up some of your own. Another one, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. It's the middle of the day. I think I just get on camera and get a little bit nervous or something, maybe trying to find my words and things like that. So my apologies for the yawns. Let me get a sip of warm tea. I'm definitely not tired. So anyways, another one, if you don't like that, maybe a different one, because everybody learns, in their own ways, right? So maybe another one would be Elvis ate drugs, goodbye Elvis. A little bit sadder of one. Not really. I guess Eddie's blowing up and and dying, but we don't really know who Eddie is, right? Eddie is just a general name. Everyone knows who Elvis is. Elvis ate drugs, goodbye Elvis. Elvis ate drugs, goodbye Elvis. Okay. When I was trying to remember the two middle strings 3 and 4, one thing I came up with was, just DG, Diamonds and Gold, Dolce and Gabbana, something like that. Because if I was just working on the two center strings 3 and 4, it's like, is it GD or is it DG? I couldn't remember. Sometimes in the heat of the moment, as a beginner, I was getting confused. So sometimes I break it down into 2 strings at a time, right? Maybe you don't need to know all 6 strings. You're getting confused on dynamite, goodbye, good, dynamite, I'm getting confused. So break it down, Sometimes, I'll just do diamonds and gold, diamonds and gold, diamonds and gold, or Dolce and Gabbana, Dolce and Gabbana. Just whatever helps you memorize them, right? And if you don't like any of the ones that I'm mentioning here, that's the beauty of the day and age that we're in right now with all of this technology and the internet and things like that. Just go on the internet, type in, or better yet, not even Google. Now that we have artificial intelligence, go to one of the artificial intelligence sites and just type in, please help me create 5 or 10, whatever you want, right? Mnemonic ideas for open chord strings on guitar, and then boom, AI will just give you a bunch of ideas. You can kind of pick and choose, which ones, or make up your own. Once they have a big list, you can kind of, see some different words and make up your own. So always, take what I'm given. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, adapt it a little bit, tweak it a little bit. So, all right, we're just going to keep on today's whole video. Not a whole lot of playing. Not that my playing is super sharp yet anyways, to be dead honest. Still just learning a lot of fundamental things, right? After this 100-day challenge, after we put in 100 hours of just trying to kind of crawl around, get a little bit comfortable with some things, then we're going to get into some actual songs and playing some music. So I'm excited to complete this challenge, but we still got quite a few videos to go. And within those videos, I'm sure I'll learn, a significant amount. So back to the fretboard memorization, right? There's what I have calculated is 138, different notes. So you have your 6 open chords, and then you have 6 notes on the first fret, 6 notes on the second fret, 6 notes on the third fret, 6 notes on the fourth frets, 6 notes here, 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 and so on and so forth. So when I get to the bottom and I count, at least on my guitar, I get to 12 here, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 is right there. but then you technically have 23 because of the open chords, right? So you take 23 times 6, and what does that equal? 138. So 138 notes. And yeah, that's a lot to memorize, right? And in order and things, that's a ton. So just trying to teach you some different ways of memorizing these things. So we've made it through the open chords: EAD, GBE, 88 Dynamite, Goodbye Eddie, or Elvis Ate Drugs, Goodbye Elvis. Now let's do it with the 3rd fret. So the second thing I recommend memorizing is the dots. So most guitars, I think, probably not all. I'm sure there's some out there that don't have anything, but most of them have, a dot or a square or a bird or something like that on the frets. Mine you can't really see from the face, from the front face like this, because I have these stickers on here, but you can see them down here where I didn't put stickers. So I do have these nice inlays here, so that way I can quickly know what frets I'm on. But then also on the back, at least of my guitar, well, I think I covered it up again with my stickers, but there's these little dots here on the neck of the guitar, these little black dots here. These stickers have them covered up, but here you can see these black dots. So this is another way to see it from the back side of the guitar. So once you know the open chords, I recommend you go to the dots, which will always be on 3, 5, 7, 9, and 12. And then it repeats again on 15, 17, 19, and 21. So first start with the first set of dots, which is frets, the notes on frets 3. So you go there and you look at try to figure out the notes, and what are they? Well, I have these handy dandy stickers here, as I'm a beginner. And if you're a beginner yourself, I personally love them. I recommend them, as I'm just now learning. My next guitar, I guarantee you I will not be putting stickers on the guitar. But I don't want to peel these off now, because then there'll be a lot of, gunky adhesive stuff, and I'll have to take a lot of Goo Gone and clean it all up, and just too much work. This will always just be my, my first guitar, my learning guitar, my beginner guitar. So I'll just keep those stickers on there. It's great for quick memorization and reference points. But you look at the 3rd frets, the notes on the 3rd fret, and you have on the 6th string a G, 5th string is a C, 4th string is a F, 3rd string is a sharp or a B flat. That one's a little bit tricky. Then you have on the 2nd string a D, and on the 1st string you always have the same thing as the 6th string. Every single time, no matter where you're at on the neck of the guitar, the 1st string and the 6th string always match. So if the 6th string was a G here on the 3rd fret, the 1st string will also be a G on the 3rd fret. So you have G, C, F, A sharp, B flat, D, G. So a mnemonic for that one to help memorize that one is Good Cats Frolic About Delighting Guests. So you have Good Cats Frolic About. I like to use the word about on the ones that are kind of, either a sharp or a flat. I like to use words that's kind of like has a little bit of both sounds in it, the A and the B, or whatever. I'll get to some different examples here in a minute, but since this one's A sharp, B flat, it's an A and a B. The word about, kind of encompasses A sharp and a B flat. So it's a Good Cats Frolic About Delighting Guests, right? Good Cats Frolic About Delighting Guests, right? You use a little laser pointer and stuff, and cats are all dancing and moving around with excitement and frolicking around. They're delighting guests, when they do that. Good Cats Frolic About Delighting Guests. So again, check out my pinned comment section below. I know I don't have cool graphics and things popping up to show, good cats frolicking about delighting guests. But if you check out my pinned comment section below, it'll have it all kind of spelled out there for you, so that way you get that visual learning as well, not just the audio. So anyways, once you know your mnemonic, or you know what's working for you, just kind of repeat it over and over and over. Because just because you hear it one time, Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie, you don't say that in your head for a month or two. You're kind of forget, wow, what was it? Eddie ate, what did he eat? He ate gold? No, he ate dynamite, right? Just giving an example. You'll forget it if you don't continuously think about it and practice it and rep it out. Then you will forget it. So if you're, driving around in your car, if you're walking around the town, just whatever you might be doing, think about these things every now and then. Recall them from the brain. When you recall them from the brain, it allows it to stick in the forefront of the memory easier. So you don't have to go digging through that archive. You can find it quick, So the third frets are G, C, F, A sharp, B flat, D, G. Good cats frolic about delighting guests. 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 Again, you can go to, the internet, you can go to artificial intelligence websites and, just type in something, please create me a mnemonic for the third string frets on the guitar, which consist of D, C, F, A sharp / B flat, D, G. Enter. And then, have artificial intelligence, spit you out, a couple different ideas. If you don't like the ones that I'm listing, be creative. Go find your own that work for you, because we're all human. We all kind of learn in our own ways. So if my mnemonic's not quite sticking with you, kind of create your own. That's one that I like. Good cats frolic about delighting guests. Good cats frolic about delighting guests. Okay, then once you have the third fret, you go to the fifth fret. Figure out what the fifth fret notes are, going from sixth string to the first string. So you have A, D, G, C, E, A. 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 Okay, well, again, the notes by themselves might be a little bit difficult to memorize. But if you think of a mnemonic, then it makes it a little bit easier. So for the fifth frets, A, D, G, C, E, A, I've got one here. It's all dogs gracefully chase every animal, right? And I try to think of mnemonics that actually kind of make sense, right? A lot of the artificial intelligence, websites and things are kind of spitting out, things that was, that word starts with that letter or whatever, but to me, it just wasn't making a whole lot of sense. So I've kind of mixed things up and I've kind of created some of my own. And, these are the ones that I like. So all dogs gracefully chase every animal, right? That's pretty true, right? Maybe not necessarily every single dog, but pretty much, right? Dogs chase all kinds of things. They chase, when you play fetch, they chase cars, they chase people, they chase bikes, they chase all kinds of stuff, right? So that's an easy one for me. I think that one works. All dogs gracefully, because, when they're running, it is kind of graceful. All dogs gracefully chase every animal. So again, once you have your mnemonic, just say it over and over and over again. You could do it when you don't even have the guitar in your hands, when you're sitting around watching TV, you're playing video games, you're walking around the town, like I said earlier, you're out getting a quick bite of lunch, just every now and then just think about, what are the fifth fret notes on the guitar? Okay, A, D, G, C, E, A. All dogs gracefully chase every animal. A, D, G, C, E, A. A, D, G, C, E, A. All dogs gracefully chase every animal. 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 Whatever works for you, man. All dogs gracefully chase every animal. 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 And you'll also notice that the fifth fret is the only one that doesn't have any sharps or flats. The open chords don't have any sharps or flats. The fifth frets don't have any sharps or flats. And since the 12th fret is just a duplication of the open chords, those obviously also do not have any sharps or flats. But when you're on the 3rd, when you're on the 7th, you're on the 9th, there are some sharps and flats in there that kind of make it a little bit, a little bit tricky, but I've got some mnemonics here to kind of help with that. So stick around. We'll get into that. All right. So now that we've done all dogs gracefully chase every animal on the 5th fret, and we've previously talked about, good cats frolic about delighting guests on the 3rd fret. Now let's move on down here to the 7th fret. We want to know what the notes on the 7th frets are going from the 6th string to the 1st string. So the 7th, in my opinion, it's already an English word. So mostly, right? For the 4 lower strings, 6, 5, 4, and 3, you already have B-E-A-D. Well, that spells the word bead, right? So the way I like to think of that, you have B-E-A-D, and then you have an F sharp G flat. That's that weird one again, right? And then you have a B, because the high E and the low E are the exact same. So you have B-E-A-D, F sharp G flat, B. So again, I don't really think of a mnemonic necessarily here because it's already an English word. It's bead, at least 4 of the notes are. And then you're trying to figure out, what the string 2 note is and string 1 note is. Well, you have F sharp G flat. So again, I like to look at this as in if you want to talk about like a religious context here, you have a rosary bead, right? If you have a rosary bead, there's beads on a rosary. So you have a rosary bead, B-E-A-D, and then you have an F sharp G flat, F sharp G flat, F sharp G flat. Ah, okay. How about a bead for God? Because a rosary bead, that necklace, it's a religious thing. It's a necklace, for God. It's a rosary bead for God. So I have bead for God, and then that mimicking B. So 7th fret, 7 rosary beads for God. B-E-A-D, F sharp G flat, B. 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 Bead for God, B. B-E-A-D, F sharp G flat, B. B-E-A-D, F sharp, G flat. B-E-A-D, F sharp, G flat. Rosary bead for God. 7th fret is rosary bead for God. 5th fret, all dogs gracefully chase every animal. All dogs gracefully chase every animal. A-D-G-C-E-A. 3rd fret, G-C-F, A sharp, B flat, D-G. Good cats frolic about delighting guests. Good cats frolic about delighting guests. Open chords, E-A-D, G-B-E. Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. All right, 7th fret, it's B-E-A-D, F sharp, B. B-E-A-D for God, B. B-E-A-D for God, B. B-E-A-D for God, B. Okay. And then you have the 9th fret. So you get down to the 9th fret and you look at that and you look at your stickers and you're like, oh man, there's 4 weird ones and only 2 normals, right? Strings 3 and 4, G and D are normal with just a B and an E. But strings 1 and 2 and strings 5 and 6 are those sharp flat combo weird ones. It's like, man, how am I going to remember that? Well, what I like to do is try to think of, two words maybe. Like, for example, I use Celine Dion for the 9th fret here. Celine Dion. It's CD. So obviously I know if it's CD, it's, C sharp, D flat. So my mnemonic for the 9th fret, here it is. Celine Dion, Fergie. Remember Fergie? I know it's really only one word, but when I think of Fergie, just like up here with about, it's only one word, but it's got both sounds in the word, right? About, a b, about. Okay, so this is the same concept here. Sometimes it's two words, Celine Dion. Sometimes it's like a half and half word, but has both sounds. Fergie, okay, F G. So I know it's an F sharp G flat. Fergie. And then Fergie is from the Black Eyed Peas, right? So you have black eyed. You have Celine Dion, Fergie, black eyed. Then you get down here to the 2nd string, 9th fret, and you have another weird one. It's a G sharp A flat. G sharp A flat. Okay, G sharp A flat. I'm talking about Fergie. I'm talking about Celine Dion. I'm talking about musicians. What could be something I could think of there? How about Grammy awarded, right? Grammy awarded. So Grammy awarded. Oh, okay, G A. So it'd be G sharp A flat. Boom. See how it's working? Hopefully this is helping you as well. But and then you get back to the duplication. So again, just Celine Dion. So again, in order, Celine Dion, Fergie, Black Eyed, Grammy awarded, Celine Dion. Celine Dion, Fergie, Black Eyed, Grammy awarded, Celine Dion. Again, C sharp D flat, F sharp G flat, B, E, G sharp A flat, C sharp D flat. So Celine Dion, Fergie, Black Eyed, Grammy awarded, Celine Dion. Again, my pinned comment below will have all of this kind of spelled out for you. I know it's kind of, maybe hard to listen and, understand and everything like that without cool graphics and pop-ups on the screen and stuff like that. Again, these are just live recordings, right? I'm not doing these recordings and then doing a bunch of editing and things like that offline. I just wanted to hold myself accountable, get in front of a camera, make sure I'm practicing every single day for an hour, make sure I'm doing it, every single day and for at least an hour every single day. So I'm just trying to hold myself accountable here. I'm not trying to make great videos right this moment. I'm just trying to learn the YouTube platform, and really I'm trying to learn this. I got some other stuff up my sleeve. As you can tell, if you go to my channel and look at the banner, I got some other stuff up my sleeve, and that will have the cool graphics and transitions and documentaries and edits and, things like that. But, just here right now, practicing this guitar. So that's the mnemonic that works for me on the 9th fret. You can check that out in the pinned comment below. Also, if you have any of your own, ideas, please let me know. Leave comments of your own. Hey, this mnemonic works for me. Whatever it is, spell it out for me. Let me see what you got. Maybe you have some better ones. Maybe, one that you have will resonate better with me, and I'll start using that rather than the ones that I've, come up with. But here we are on the 9th fret. We have 4 goofy ones and 2 normal ones right in the center. We have B, E right in the middle. But then we have C sharp, D flat, F sharp, G flat, B, E, G sharp, A flat, C sharp, D flat. Celine Dion, Fergie, Black Eyed, Grammy awarded, Celine Dion. Celine Dion, Fergie, Black Eyed, Grammy awarded, Celine Dion. Celine Dion, Fergie, Black Eyed, Grammy awarded, Celine Dion. C sharp, D flat, F sharp, G flat, B, E, G sharp, A flat, C sharp, D flat. Okay, so that's 9. 7 is the rosary bead, B, E, A, D, for God, F sharp, G flat, and then another B. 5th fret is the one that doesn't have any sharps or flats. That's the easiest one to remember. All dogs gracefully chase every animal. All dogs gracefully chase every animal. And then you have the 3rd fret, which is good cats frolic, A sharp, B flat, about. delighting guests. Good cats frolic about delighting guests. Then you have your opens. EAD, GBE, Eddie 8 Dynamite, Goodbye Eddie. And remember, the open chords are the same exact thing as the 12th fret. So if you go down to the 12th fret, put your bar on there, you have again EAD, GBE, EAD, GBE, Eddie 8 Dynamite, Goodbye Eddie. Elvis 8 Drugs, Goodbye Elvis. Elvis 8 Drugs, Goodbye Elvis. So, a couple different mnemonics there. Hopefully those are helping you memorize the guitar fretboard. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get into some other ones here in just a second. But since we're, about halfway through the video, I like to always give my little shameless plug. Please subscribe. Please comment down below. And please smash that like button to help a friend out, right? All the courage, all the time, all the energy that goes into setting up cameras, turning on lights, taking pictures, making thumbnails, making titles. I could have just picked up the guitar and sat on the couch and, got my quick hour in. But no, I'm trying to put myself out there. I'm trying to teach other beginners who, maybe watching all these other professional YouTubers, certain things might not resonate. Well, hopefully from a beginner to beginner, I can teach you, you can teach me, we can have a community of like minds, helping each other out. So please leave comments below and smash that like button, help a friend out. Tell the YouTube algorithm, that there are videos out here that I'm making, that people are liking. So I would greatly appreciate it if you subscribed, liked, and commented on the video. Thank you so much. Now, let's go ahead and get back into the real reason we're here. And obviously, that's guitaring. So now that we've went through all of the open chords, the 3rd fret, the 5th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret, and the 12th fret notes, trying to think of mnemonics, think of creative ways to memorize those. Now we want to kind of look at things in a different way, right? You start looking at the neck of the guitar in different ways, and you're able to piece things together. So now we're going to look at just the 6th string, but how do I want to word that? So we want to look at the 6th string, and we want to look at just the notes that are at those dots, right? So just the 6th string at frets 3, 5, 7, and 9, right? Because if we know those, then we can always know, if it's a half step up or a half step down, then we can kind of go from there rather than having to start at the nut every single time and climb all the way down, because that can take, quite a bit of time. But if you already know what the 7th fret is or the 9th fret is or whatever, then it doesn't take as long to get there to figure out what that note is. So starting on the 6th string, we'll work our way through each string 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But to start here on the 6th string, when you think of the 6th string and you think about frets 3, 5, 7, and 9, what notes do you have? Okay, what notes do you have? You have G, A, B, C sharp, D flat. G, A, B, C sharp, D flat. G, A, B, C sharp, D flat. B, C, G, A, B, C sharp, D flat. G, A, B, C sharp, D flat. So really it's gab. I know it's not really an English word per se, but, it makes sense, right? Gab, gab, gab. Gab, C sharp, D flat. Gab, C sharp, D flat. However, if you really wanted to have a mnemonic, I always want to say an acronym, but it's not really an acronym. It's called a mnemonic. But okay, let's think of one for that. Instead of having gab, C sharp, maybe we kind of forget what it is. So again, thinking of a mnemonic, great apes bring coconuts daily, right? Coconuts daily. You would think it, C and a D, but, since it's only one note, it has to be C sharp, D flat. Coconuts daily, C sharp, D flat. Coconuts daily, C sharp, D flat. See how that works? Great apes bring coconuts daily. 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 All right. Now we go to the next string, right? Fifth string. Fifth string, what are the notes at 3, 5, 7, and 9? Okay. 3, 5, 7, 9. You have C, D, E, F sharp, G. C, D, E, F sharp, G flat. 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 So C def, almost. C, D, E, F sharp, G flat. All right, so what's a mnemonic for that one to kind of help? C def, okay, well, C def makes it seem like it would be C, D, E, F, and that's not right, right? It's an F sharp, G flat. So a mnemonic that I like for this one is cool dogs enjoy fetching games. Fetching games. Cool dogs enjoy fetching games, right? In my opinion, I like these ones that work, right? Great apes bringing coconuts. It'd be better if it was a banana or something like that. But hey, they're out there in the jungle, they're finding things. So that one works. Cool dogs enjoy fetching games, right? If it's a cool dog, it'll play with you and stuff. If it's a lazy dog, it might not. But if it's a cool dog, so see how these mnemonics kind of make a little bit of sense. So fifth string, notes 3, 5, 7, and 9. Cool dogs enjoy fetching games. C, D, E, F, G. C, D, E, F, G. C, D, E, F sharp, G flat. 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 Cool dogs enjoy fetching games. 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 All right. That's the fifth string. Now let's go to the fourth string. So, fourth string, strings 3, 5, 7, and 9. What are those notes? Fourth string, here we go. 3, 5, 7, 9. F, G, A, B, F, G, A, B, F, G, A, B, F, G, A, B. F gab, F gab, F gab, F, G, A, B. F, G, A, B, F, G, A, B. F, G, A, B, F, G, A, B. You could think of it as F gab. Maybe that's good enough for some people, right? Everybody learns different. Maybe you don't need a mnemonic. If it's just no sharps, no flats, and it's just kind of straightforward like this one is, F-gab. F, G, A, B. Maybe F-gab's good enough. Or maybe you're like me and you still would like a mnemonic. Okay, F-gab, F, G, A, B. What can I think of there? How about friendly giants achieve brilliance? I don't know. Friendly giants achieve brilliance. Friendly giants achieve brilliance. Right? And again, to me, it makes sense because if you're friendly, you're going to achieve more things in life. If you're rude and cold and, mean to people, or maybe you're not even mean, you're just kind of like to yourself and not very friendly. Well, one, you're not going to meet a lot of friends. And two, if you don't meet a lot of friends, you might not achieve a whole lot, right? But if you're friendly, you will achieve brilliance. You will achieve making a lot of friends. And when you make a lot of friends and people that are willing to come to you and you can go to them with different things, you elevate, yourself even more. So you're achieving brilliance by being friendly. So although you're a giant, it is still wise to be friendly. So you have friendly giants achieve brilliance. Friendly giants achieve brilliance. F, G, A, B, F, G, A, B. Again, we're on the fourth string here. Fourth string, frets 3, 5, 7, and 9. F, G, A, B. Friendly giants achieve brilliance. Friendly giants achieve brilliance. Friendly giants achieve brilliance. Friendly giants achieve brilliance. F, gab. F, G, A, B. F, G, A, B. F, G, A, B. Friendly giants achieve brilliance. Friendly giants achieve brilliance. All right, that's the fourth string. Now the third string. Moving to the third string, frets 3, 5, 7, and 9. What are the notes at 3, 5, 7, and 9 on the third string? Okay, you have that A sharp, B flat, C, D, E. A sharp, B flat, C, D, E. A sharp, B flat, C, D, E. Okay, so you're thinking, okay, A sharp, B flat, C, D, E. Okay, that's a little hard to memorize just as itself. A sharp, B flat, C, D, E. A sharp, B flat, C, D, E. A sharp, B flat, C, D, E. Okay, third string. How about Amber, right? It's one word, Amber, the girl's name, Amber, but you still have that A and the B sound in there, right? Just like how before I used the word about here. Good cats frolic about a B, about delighting guests. Remember that one? Well, now this one, since I'm staying on the third string solely, we have Amber. Okay, Amber. I know it's not an A and a B. This one note can't be, two different things, but it is an A sharp and a B flat. So Amber can dance efficiently, effectively, whatever word you want to use there, right? Amber can dance efficiently. 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 A sharp, B flat, C, D, E, 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 A sharp, B flat, C, D, E. Amber can dance efficiently. 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 Okay, so again, check out my mnemonics down below in the pinned comment. You can see my entire list of notes there. I highly recommend, copy and pasting those. Take them, put them in your own notebook. But yeah, that's the one for the third string. Amber can dance efficiently. A sharp, B flat, C, D, E. Okay. Now we want to go to the second fret, or second string. Sorry, second string, third fret. Second string. What are the notes on the third fret, the fifth fret, seventh fret, and the ninth fret? Second string. What are the notes on the third, 5, 7, and 9 frets? So again, if any of my mnemonics that I talk about or I list down below in my pinned comment, if you know it's not quite resonating with you, if it's not quite working, you wish there was a different word there or something like that, I highly recommend going to the internet, going to Google, or better yet, going to artificial intelligence websites and just typing in, please create me a list of 5 mnemonics for the third string frets at frets 3, 5, 7, and 9, which consist of colon, and then list out what the notes are. And then artificial intelligence will spit you out, a list of, different ideas. Read through them. Maybe you like one exactly how it is. Maybe you kind of see some words that you like and some words that you don't like. Replace the words that you don't like with words that you do like, and that makes sense to you, that resonate in your brain. So we're all different. I understand, all of mine are not going to resonate with all 8 billion other people on this planet. So, take my ideas and adapt them to where they work for you. All right, so here we are on the second string. We've worked our way from 6, 5, 4, and 3. Now we're on the second string here, trying to think of a mnemonic for the 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th frets. 3, 5, 7, 9, 3, 5, 7, 9. We have D, E, F sharp, G flat, G sharp, A flat. D, E, F sharp, G flat, G sharp, A flat. D, E, F sharp, G flat, G sharp, A flat. So what's a mnemonic for that one, for the second string? Okay, we have dumb elephants forget great adventures. Dumb elephants forget great adventures. So, sorry to be mean towards elephants, but dumb elephants forget great adventures. Right? And then again, we have dumb elephants forget. Forget is one word in the English language, forget, F-O-R-G-E-T. However, it has the F sound and the G sound in it, forget. So I know it's not an F and a G because we're only on one note. So when I say forget and it's one note, I know that it has to be F sharp, G flat, F sharp, G flat. Then we get down here to great adventures. Yeah, great adventures is 2 words. However, since I'm on one note, I know great adventures is G-A. I know G-A has to be G sharp, A flat. It can't be like G flat, A sharp, or, something like that. It's G sharp, A flat. It's the first word is sharped. The second word is flat every time. Right? You have forget. For is sharped. Get is flat. Over here before we had about, right? A is sharp. Bout is flat. A sharp, B flat. So again, the first part of the word is sharped. The second part of the word is flat. So we have dumb elephants forget great adventures. 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 D, E, F sharp, G flat, G sharp, A flat. D, E, F sharp, G flat, G sharp, A flat. D, E, F sharp, G flat, G sharp, A flat. D, E, F sharp, G flat, G sharp, A flat. Dumb elephants forget great adventures. Whatever works for you, right? So now we're on to the first string. So working our way through, see how all of these mnemonics, just going one time through, two times through, you might not have it memorized by the end of 1 hour or the end of the week even. You got to keep recalling these things from the back of your brain and bring them to the forefront, get them out from the archive and put them in the front of your brain. So, do this from time to time when you're eating dinner, when you're watching TV, when you're riding your bike outside, whatever it might be, you're flying a kite, whatever it might be, recall these mnemonics and bring them. Start thinking about, what are the freaking seventh frets or the seventh notes, the notes on the seventh frets? What are they from string 6 through 1? Well, it's the rosary bead. Okay. Whatever you got to do to recall it to the front of your brain. I highly recommend you doing that. Just watching this video one time through, you think, oh, cool. Yeah, he had a lot of great mnemonics. I got this. This is easy. Well, if you don't ever practice it again, for a week and a half, you'll probably slip and you'll have to come back to my video, which is great. Please come back to my videos and continue watching. Anyways, we're down here on the first string now. Made our way through 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Now we're on the first string. So first string, what are the notes at frets 3, 5, 7, and 9? 3, 5, 7, and 9. G, A, B, C sharp, D flat. Remember, the first string is just a duplication of the sixth string. So if you know the sixth, you already know the first. So G, A, B, C sharp, D flat. Gab, C sharp, D flat. G, A, B. Okay. So we had great apes bring coconuts daily. Great apes bring coconuts daily. Yep. If you don't like that one, maybe graceful angels bless children daily. How about that one? Graceful angels bless children daily. Gab, C sharp, D flat. Graceful angels bless children daily. Graceful angels bless children daily. Graceful angels bless children daily. Great apes bring coconuts daily. Great apes bring coconuts daily. Graceful angels bless children daily. Whatever you got to do to make up a mnemonic, make up a little saying, something that kind of works and resonates in your brain. So, and then last but not least, another mnemonic that I like to teach and to keep in the back of my mind is a mnemonic for the circle of fifths, right? It's not the open chords. It's not a certain fret pattern, 3, 5, 7, 9, or anything like that, but just the circle of fifths in general. Again, I know I don't have cool pop-ups and things right now, but check out my pinned comment below. I have all of these mnemonics kind of spelled out for you to take and put into your own notebook. But the circle of fifths is, I don't have it 100% memorized just yet, but it is G, C, D, A, E, B, F sharp, D flat, A flat, E flat, B flat, and F. So you have, again, C, G, D, A, E, B, F sharp, D flat, A flat, E flat, B flat, and F. So a mnemonic that I've tried to kind of get in my head and memorize is Curious George doesn't always eat bananas. That's the first half, right? Curious George doesn't always eat bananas. That's the first 6. Okay, and there's 12 total, right? You have G, C, D, A, E, B, F sharp, D flat, A flat, E flat, B flat, and F. So you have 12 total. So the first 6 is Curious George doesn't always eat bananas. And that works perfectly, right? Because Curious George, remember that little TV show? It's a monkey. So, of course, talk about, Curious George and bananas and, makes sense, right? Curious George doesn't always eat bananas. C, G, D, A, E, B. C, G, E, A, D, or A, A, E, B. Curious George doesn't always eat bananas. Curious George doesn't always eat bananas. Curious George doesn't always eat bananas. C, G, D, A, E, B. C, G, D, A, E, B. Curious George doesn't always eat bananas. C, G, D, E, A, B. So that's the first 6. Then you have the next 6. This is where it gets with the sharps and the flats and kind of funky. Just remember the first one is sharped. The first F is sharped. The last F is just an F by itself, and all the ones in the middle are flat. So you start with an F, you end with an F. The 4 in the middle are flats. So you have fierce, dragons, attack, every, brave, fighter. Fierce, dragons, attack, every, brave, fighter. So you have fierce, fierce, fierce. I like that word because fierce sounds like F sharp, F sharp, F sharp. Fierce, 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 F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, fierce. So we know the first S or the first F is sharped. So we have fierce, dragons, and then all the middle ones are flat. So it's D flat, attack, A flat, every, E flat, brave, B flat, fighter. And the last F is just by itself. It's just a regular F. So you have F sharp, D flat, A flat, E flat, B flat, F. Sharp, 4 flats, regular. Sharp, 4 flats, regular. Sharp, 4 flats, regular. Sharp, 4 flats, regular. So you have fierce, F sharp, dragons, D flat, attack, A flat, every, E flat, brave, B flat, fighter, F. F sharp, D flat, A flat, E flat, B flat, F. Again, I don't have this 100% memorized. While I'm driving around, while I'm eating my soup, messing around on my phone, whatever it might be, I will, start recalling these things from my memory bank. So that way they are, in the forefront of my mind, and I don't have to glance up at notes. I don't have to glance down at the neck of the guitar. I don't have to look at my little stickers, and I just know, right? Curious George doesn't always eat bananas. Fierce dragons attack every brave fighter. C, D, C, G, D, E, A, B, F sharp, D flat, A flat, E flat, B flat, F. So again, just recalling, trying to get these this fretboard memorization, right? There's 138 notes on this guitar with open chords to all 6 being fretted on the first fret, 6 on the second fret, 6 on the third, 6 on the fourth, 6 on the fifth fret, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of notes on the neck of this guitar. It's kind of hard to memorize all of them. However, in time, if you use these mnemonics, if you recall them from your brain, many times throughout the day, throughout the week, eventually, in a month's time or so, you'll have a really, really good understanding of where the notes are on the neck of the guitar. So that way, if you're trying to figure out what this note is here on the third string, 8th fret, you don't have to say, well, this is the 3rd string, so it's a G string. And then you go from open G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D. Oh, okay, it's a D sharp. See how long that took? However, if you know that the 7th fret is B, E, A, D. Okay, so the 7th fret is a D, so the 8th fret has to be a D sharp, E flat, right? See how much quicker that is? So I really hope these mnemonics are helping. Again, with the The last one that we just practiced was the circle of fifths. If you start at the top, you start at 12 o'clock and you work your way, clockwise around the circle, you will have Curious George doesn't always eat bananas. Fierce dragons attack every brave fighter. Curious George doesn't always eat bananas. Fierce F sharp, dragons D flat, attack A flat, every E flat, brave B flat, fighter, solid regular F. So, Curious George doesn't always eat bananas. Fierce dragons attack every fighter. It's an easy mnemonic to remember the circle of fifths also. But again, if you have any of your own mnemonics, please let me know in the comment section below. But hopefully today's lesson allows you to easily start memorizing all of these different notes. That's going to be a wrap on today's hour-long practice session. That is day 89 in the books. So getting closer and closer, almost there. But we got some more days to put in. We got some more hours to put in. Then once all that's said and done, we'll get into some actual music playing. But right now, we're working on fundamentals. We're trying to figure out how to crawl around this guitar. We're trying to, learn some music theory and things like that in our brain that we can apply here. And then eventually we'll get into the song playing and stuff like that, and trying to mimic other people's art. But that's it for now. I greatly appreciate you guys always joining me. If you could hit the subscribe button, that would be even more of a blessing. Comment below. That's a big reason I started this YouTube channel, was to meet friends, meet people that have, similar mindset, similar passions. You help me, I help you. Let's learn together. Let's grow together. So please leave your comments below. I'm sure to read them all and respond. Also, smash that like button just to help a friend out. All the time, energy, effort that goes into this stuff with lights and, cameras and just being brave enough to get on here and put myself out to the world. I would greatly appreciate, if you smash that like button and tell YouTube that, hey, this is a video that people are liking. That would be a blessing. Thank you so much in advance for that. Other than that, I believe there should be some floating videos on the screen by now. This one's the 100-day series that I'm building, all of them, the playlist. This one here is a subsequent video in the series. So I'd appreciate it if you check those out. Continue supporting the channel. That would be a blessing. Other than that, make sure you take care of yourself, because when you take care of yourself, it's easier to take care of your loved ones around you. So until next time, peace out, and I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, everybody. Have a good day. I love you.